Hey guys, um, I want to do a vlog. Well, not a vlog. I'm sorry, a video about um how it's like being a woman. Well, how it's like for me being a woman driver, a woman truck driver. What are all the pros and cons that I have of being out here on this road? The first con that I could think about, and for all mothers, is the first thing is being away from your child. As some of you might know, I recently had a baby. She's about to be one, December 31st. And that was like the most difficult thing that I have ever done in my life, was leave my child and for a long period of time. Because when I first had her, I had real bad separation anxiety. Like when I used to leave her, well, I never left her with anyone but my mother-in-law. But when I used to leave her, even then, like, I had real bad separation anxiety. And then I just remember one night when I was going to drop her off over my mother-in-law's house, like, God just spoke to me. He was like, just pray over her, and like, leave your worries and cast down all them negative thoughts that's coming to your mind. Just know she gonna be okay. Just know I got my angels protecting her. She's fine, she's okay. And I just remember that day. And so now, like, I know that she's in good hands. She's in really good hands. And it's just a support system that you have to have out here. Knowing that you're away from your child, you just have to know for sure that your child or your children are well taken care of, that you leave them with someone that you really trust, and that not just some stranger. I'm pretty sure no one does that, but just knowing that your child is in good hands. And then the peace of mind that you have out here, mine is strictly come from Jesus. Like, I remember one night I was driving. I think it was during the day, and I was driving. I was like, why am I in so much peace? Like, why am I not stressing now? Why am I not going crazy because I'm away from my child? And I just remember God just telling me, like, the peace that He's giving me, the peace that guards my mind. Like, I have peace knowing that God protected my child, just how I believe. And that's, like, I know that He's protecting my child, and she's okay, and she's in good hands. So there was one thing that was kind of difficult that I have overcome with the help of God. And He just helping me, be at peace with knowing that I'm not with my child, and that I'm not with her, but she's definitely being taken care of, and that He definitely is watching over her. So what's something else that I could think about as being a woman driver? Oh, the second thing is, I feel like I lost my womanhood. I became a truck driver. Like, I wanted to take a shower when I want to take a shower. I want to, get up and go do what I want to do when I want to do it. And like being a team driver and rolling, like, you always not gonna be able to, just get up and go take a shower. Like, you have to wait until y'all, well, me and my husband, we always take a shower together, because I just do not feel comfortable with, especially if it's at night. During the day, we mostly rolling, but at night, I do not feel comfortable getting out the truck without my husband. So that's all. Another thing is making sure that you're safe at all times. Make sure that you're secure at all times. I have my husband for that, and then I also know that God protected me as well. So that's another thing. Like, just being so creative, coming up with ways to make sure that everything is good when it comes to hygiene and all that kind of stuff. Another thing that I could think about is how the men act out here. Like, how they look at you. Like, sometimes I get scared when I'm bagging at a truck stop. Like, I used to get really scared when I'm bagging at a truck stop, because it's like, men, they just sit there and just stare at you like they want you to mess up so they can just laugh at you. And I used to get so scared. I'm like, babe, can you come out and park this truck for me, because I'm scared? And like, sometimes he'll just be like, no, or sometimes he be sleeping, I don't want to wake him up when I'm just stopping for a little minute. So I had to get over that. I had to psych myself out. I was telling him that the other day. I had to really like psych myself out with, you know, saying, okay, Tierney, you going back. This ain't nothing. You got this. You know, don't even worry about it. You got this. You can back this truck. You did it plenty of times. You can back this truck. So I had to psych myself out with that. And, you know, just backing the truck, doing what you know how to do. So you have to, it be men out here that just look at you crazy, like, why is she out here? But, and just don't even worry about them. Another thing I could think about being a woman truck driver, I think a pro would be the money. The money's really good. Like keeping yourself up out here, there's like another con for me, because like before I got my braids, I had my natural hair out, so I was the struggle was so real with keeping my natural hair up, like while my hair, and like, oh my goodness, like then finding different nail shops, this just on and on. But this next topic that I want to talk about, this next con that was pro for me, it's actually I guess it's a con as well. This probably too much information, but for some guys, but for women, if you're watching this, I looked up on the internet and I didn't get my. Say, is it okay if I talk about that? Because it's part of being a woman out here. What you been worried about this whole time? You think it's okay if I talk about that? Okay, well, I didn't get my cycle for a good little minute, and I was worried because, as you guys know, there's another thing I'll talk about next. Being pregnant out here. When I first came out here on the road with Covenant, I was pregnant. I had got pregnant out here on the road. So, by my husband. So, when I didn't get my cycle this time, like we were both nervous, like taking pregnancy tests after pregnancy tests, but comes to find out, like, I wasn't pregnant. There have been a lot of women talking about this, that due to the different like elevations, like we go from across the country sometimes, and the different elevations, then the hormones, like everything is out of whack. So my my cycle didn't come, and I got kind of nervous. I thought I was pregnant, but it's actually coming. It's actually I haven't like went to the professionals to see if anything else was wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just because like I've been over the road and being out in these different elevations, all that kind of stuff. So that has been all out of whack. And then your sleeping pattern, all out of whack. But another thing I want to talk about, I was pregnant being a truck driver. I do not recommend a woman being a truck driver and you don't have support out here. I do not recommend it, because when I was pregnant, I was out here from my first trimester all the way to the end of my third trimester, and I got off like probably a month before I had her. So I was out here like most of my pregnancy, and oh my goodness, yeah. If I didn't have my husband, I would have been left. But you gotta have support out here. Like, I didn't do anything but drive. And for most women, you know that your first trimester is kind of your hardest, because all smells, all just looking at people, you get sick. You get nauseous. So my husband come fart in the truck. He couldn't have like fruity juices around me. Like certain air fresheners used to make me so nauseous. Like it was terrible. But my second trimester, everything was good. My husband, every time, that's another reason why I don't recommend it, because my husband, he really didn't get good sleep. Like every time I stopped, he had you know, do the trailer and stuff for me. Even though I want to do it myself, he never let me. But that's why I have a good husband. But he used to get out and drop the trailer, hook up for me, and all that kind of stuff, or open the trailer doors if they were too hard. Anything that was too hard for me that I felt uncomfortable with, or that he felt uncomfortable for me. He felt uncomfortable of me doing, like, he didn't allow it. So that was kind of, I don't recommend women being pregnant out here on this road. Like, that's not what's up. And then having to make your appointment time for your doctor visits, like, that was so stressful. So I don't recommend it. But if you have to do what you have to do, then go ahead. I'm not saying don't do it, but I just don't recommend it. But if you have to do what you have to do, like we had to do what we had to do, then go ahead and do it. Another thing, eating healthy. Like, before I came on the road, like, I tried to be a vegan, y'all, and then I was a vegetarian, and then I was a pescatarian. Oh my goodness. And now I don't eat anything but chicken. But I tried all of it, y'all, and being a vegan out here, nope, because I was eating even more unhealthy because I wasn't eating, like, no meat. So I was eating, like, fries, mashed potatoes, and this probably about it over the road. Or cheese. Well, now when I was vegan, I wasn't eating cheese. And when I came vegetarian, I still wasn't eating rice. So I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna eat chicken. I did pescatarian, and that was okay, but I just got tired of eating fish all the time because that's the only thing I used to order when I used to go to the restaurant. So it's just so hard out here. I'm not even gonna lie. Then being out for 2 weeks, you can meal prep for the first week or whatever. But I feel like when we go home, I don't feel like I'm at work when I'm here. I told my husband that. I feel like I'm at work when I go home because I'm, like, literally running. I'm with my baby. I'm still working. I'm running around, make sure she have everything she need before I leave out on the road. Make sure we got all our stuff before we leave on the road. And it's just make sure I go see some of my family members, and that's even more tough. I don't get to see them how I want to, but that's a whole nother story. But I just feel like a chicken with my head cut off when I'm at home. I feel like I'm resting when I'm at work. And that's crazy. But yeah. So you could meal prep the first week, but the second week, I don't know. But it is ways to eat healthy out here. I just have to look into them. But for right now, like I said, I don't eat any other meat but fish and chicken. So yeah, I just have to lay off the chips because I love chips, and when I'm driving, like, I have to snack on chips and stuff while I'm driving. So that's something I could work on. But yeah, I guess that's everything. Like, I found that's kind of difficult as being a truck driver, a woman truck driver out here. Or some things could relate to the men as well. But yeah, so I think this is the end of this vlog. Well, not vlog, video. My husband back there, I know y'all see him. He's, like, right there on the top bunk. I don't know why. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. And women, come on, y'all. Can y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys can get a notification every time we upload a vlog. Make sure you like this video and comment down below if you have any questions for me, of being, like, any more questions that you think I didn't cover being out here as a truck driver, a woman truck driver. And that's it, guys. So see you guys later with our next vlog. And say bye-bye.
Bye. I wasn't supposed to be in this.
But you is.
But
Gangsta style. Bye, guys.